You don't have a class today, is it, Iguana? Mm-hmm. Uh, can I get the remote
The remote of the
projector? Yes, so I can like make it big, small, so you don't need to zoom in out. Okay, okay, I see. Yes, everyone, welcome to the live session today. Of course, I told you I have a special. You just saw. It's so funny. Okay, so yes, today I have a different promotion for all of you. I always bring with me some good news before I start my live session. Of course, it's already April. Happy April! Yay! So, it's April, ladies and gentlemen. That means to say 3 months gone. First quarter of the year gone. Did you make the most out of it? Did you feel satisfied with how you did in the first 3 months of 2025?
My resolution is gone.
Are the New Year's resolutions still alive and thriving? Otherwise, with the first, but that's the good thing about the start of the second quarter. Whatever it is that we've missed for quarter one, we can perhaps still work on it. Yes, Iguana. Chur. Yes. Do you have a question for me? Now, while you're typing, everyone look at my back. So, of course, you have the details of our June holiday wow, June already. I am talking about the June holiday program. It's because our early bird promo starts today. Wow! Yes. Sure, nothing April Fools. Happy April Fools to all of you as well. But do not worry, my announcement about the early bird promotion for June holiday program is not a joke. This is real. For the entire month of April, if you enroll in one or in all, well, but it's impossible for you to enroll in all of them because different levels. In one of our June holiday programs, you will enjoy a lot of perks. Look at this, huh? See, we are giving away our Writers at Work exclusively for our June holiday program students. It's an ebook with over 65 model compositions from primary one all the way to secondary. At the same time, you will also receive a $50 voucher if you sign up for new regular programs in Writers, and exclusively for our June PSLE composition writing crash course students, you will get a PSLE masterclass ebook. Get a grip, like that. Is it free? Yes, Iguana. These are free the moment you sign up during the early bird promotion, which is from 1st until the 30th of April. So if you're wondering, sure, I'm interested, but what programs do you have? We actually have a total of 7 programs to offer for all of you. Look. No, the signing up. I mean, if you sign up, it's free, but you have to pay for the class. So if you sign up, then you can sign up for free, of course. But you have to pay for the lesson that you are signing up for. Yes. So primary 1 and 2, very interestingly, we have oral classes. Plus, if you want to do composition writing only, I forgot to look at there. If you want to do composition writing only, we also have it. Literally just came out from there.
Oh, you're from Wow.
Really? Which lesson? Which branch did you just came from? Yes, did you come from? Which branch did you come from? And who's the teacher? So I can tell the teacher, hey, your student visited and dropped by in our live session today. Yeah, so primary 1 and 2, very fun, very exciting oral lesson for 3 days. I kid you not, it's a very wonderful 3-day adventure for our primary 1 and 2 kids going for oral lessons. This is a very wonderful story that will wrap up at the end of the 3-day adventure. Bishan, who's your teacher? So I can say, sure. Your student said hi. After the class, she went for another Writers at Work class online. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's nice. So you're from Bishan. If you're on the way, Teacher Judith. Hey, Teacher Judith also do live sessions sometimes. Just not all the time. But you can catch her one of these days when she is free to do some live sessions here. But that's nice. You're in good hands. May, Oh, May also came and May also is here, but you also a student, huh? Clementi, huh? That's nice. Hello, writers and work students. Happy to see you all today. So yeah, this is relevant to you and to all of you, both writers and non-writer students. 7 holiday programs for you. We are currently in the early bird promotion, so if you want to get these perks right here, think about how you want to revise for June. I mean, you don't have to do it now or today, but you have the entire month to decide. And try and see if you want these perks as well. Yeah. So now today, everyone, we are gonna go through a lot of editing drills. How much is the class Iguana? If you're interested, because some of the programs don't have the same pricing, I need you to, if there is a specific program that you are interested to know the pricing of, drop us a DM or click the contact us, right? Button.
What do you call this? Like a
There's a button, right?
there's a button where I can show on the side.
Okay, look at the screen where you can. Yeah, my teacher is Mr. Faiz. Ah, that's nice. What level are you in, May? Hold on, ha, Iguana. I'll show you where to go. Look at the screen, Iguana.
Here, and then okay, I think I take it out here, but this one.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Jean is actually pointing it out at the bottom left. There says contact. Then you let us know. You click that. We should be able to reach out back to you if you click that. Oh, like that. See? Then we can get our center manager to get back to you once we see your question here. Yeah? Yep. That's so easy, huh? TikTok made it easy for us. That's nice. So, yeah. So, thank you so much, Jean. So, today we're doing editing drills. I'm doing quite a lot of papers. It's a combination of P6 prelim papers and P5 end of year papers as well. Because end of year papers for P5 and P6 prelims almost have the same difficulty level. But of course, it depends on the school. But what I want to do is to expose you to as many editing drills as I can so that you can brush up on your grammar skills at the same time on your spelling skills as well. Are you all ready? I'm starting off with a very easy one, Ken. Feel free to type in your answer. Let's see. Now, let's start. Casey and Annie are best friends. The two of them were inseparable. In class, they sat side by side, went for recess together, and even went out together in weekends. Obviously, this is a grammar error because in is spelled correctly. What do you think? During weekend, on weekend. Hello, Alan. Hello, Moonlight. Hello to both of you. Iguana also said during. Now, for this case, on, it has to be on weekends. Okay, on weekends. Now, many thought that they were real sisters because they were very close. Okay. Now, why on here? Isn't there supposed to be the before the weekends? Isn't there supposed to be the before the weekends? Huh? What do you mean? So why on? To refer to a particular day or date, right? Such as on Sunday, on Monday, like that. We do it on Mondays, we do it on Sundays. That's why you say on. In, okay, why not in, right? Why is in wrong? Because in refers to a more broad time frame. While on is a bit more specific. More particular. So this case, for example, it talks about weekends. It's more particular than in. Okay. Now, many thought that they were real sisters. Ah, you want to put the. Isn't there supposed to be the before the weekends? And even went out on weekends. No need for the, Iguana. It's actually correct to say on weekends. It's exactly the same way that we go out on Mondays. You don't, on Mondays, not on the Mondays, right? Yeah. Now, 5 years ago, when Casey was in primary 2, Annie was a new girl who had just transferred to the school in the second half of the year. Transferred, ladies and gentlemen, is spelled wrongly. So how to spell transferred, please? Be careful. This one is kind of tricky. The tricky part is which letter is doubled and how many of them should be doubled. Right? So, okay, hold on. So, Moonlight decided to double the R. Iguana did not double anything. Izzy Daisy, hello to you. You also double the R. And Alan as well. I see. Aha, okay. Iguana, you typed it again. Thank you for reconsidering. Good job. Transferred with a D is double R. Okay. Transferred. I'm going to change the color for this one so you can take note of the correct answer. Okay. So Annie was a new girl who had just transferred to the school in the second half of the year. Casey's family had been living in New Zealand since 2017 despite of her mother's job. Despite is spelled correctly. This is a grammatical error. Now, we are talking about the reason why Casey had been living in New Zealand since 2017. Okay, we're talking about a reason. So when you want to give a proper reason, you say, okay, Moonlight and Easy Daisy, you got it right because, okay, that was straightforward, right? Okay. They had only recently moved back from Singapore 4 months ago. Move back. So if you're here in New Zealand, okay, let's say this is New Zealand, and then this is Singapore, move back where? Okay. Move back to. Very good. Very good. It's a grammatical error. Move back to Singapore 4 months ago. Casey's form teacher had placed her in charge of introduce Annie to her classmates. In charge of what? I need a gerund here. Therefore, obviously, we need, this is the wrong word form. I need a gerund. In charge of 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Izzy Daisy and Moonlight are both saying introducing. Do you agree to it, Alan and Iguana? I see. Good job. Gerund, remember, is ing. It's a verb used as a noun in a sentence. So, Casey was actually given the job, to introduce Annie to her classmates. Now, initially, Annie was very quiet. Casey would always try to begin a conversation with her. Conversation, this one is easy. I need you to type it quickly. Let's do this quickly. This one is easy, Okay, Iguana has just typed it in. 10 seconds. Let's go. Very good. Very good. Good job. Hello there, Chloe. So, conversation. Good job. However, Annie could not be separated from her books. Annie loves to read. Separate is an extremely commonly misspelled word. So I'm going to teach you a way to remember the spelling, but first give me the correct spelling. Let's see. Separated. Please keep the word form. Separated here is in past tense. Give me the past tense as well. Separated. Okay. Now, you all actually gave me the correct spelling. Now, can you tell me, how do students usually misspell the word separate? Do you know? How do students usually misspell the word separate? With E. Very good, Iguana. So that's why I'm going to highlight it here. It's P-A. Okay? It's P-A, not P-E. Separated. Now, if you somehow cannot remember, sometimes like church, sometimes it's so sad to church, sometimes I spell it correctly, sometimes I don't. One thing you should know is that you have to be mindful the moment you encounter a word that's commonly misspelled. Take a pause. Number 2, is remember some mnemonics so that you can easily remember how to spell it. What I usually tell my students is that I need you to remember this line. What line do I always tell them? I tell them, always remember that there is a rat in separate. Did you get me? Like that. Sometimes my student, hello Liv, how are you? Welcome. So sometimes my students will laugh with this all funny stuff I teach them how to spell, but they laugh, but they remember it. Sure, there is a rat in separate. And then they recall there is a rat in between separate, right? So yeah, remember that mnemonic. Let's move on. Casey found Annie's accent very strange. It took some time for her to get used to it. The moment Annie got used to her new environment, another commonly misspelled word, please spell the word environment quickly for me. Liv iguana, thank you. 10 seconds for the rest of you. Juntan, you're new. Or it's just me in my memory, but from what I can remember, yes. Thank you for dropping in your answer, correct? That is how you spell environment. I'm just gonna highlight letter N in a different color because some students really like to forget that letter right there. Environment. Okay, good. She managed to find her own friends and Casey did not have to accompany her anymore. How to spell accompany? Drop it in, please. Accompany. Good job. Do you guys agree with Iguana's answer? Well done, well done, well done. Iguana, I see it so many times. Drop it in, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. It's double C. Then like that. Exactly like how you spell company. But then, okay, let me put my phone in do not disturb mode. Okay. It's good now. You all have my attention. Okay. The following year, both girls ended up in the same class again. They started getting to know each other better. Your key word here, ladies and gentlemen, is the word to. To is followed by what form of the verb? Quickly, let's go. Let's go. To is followed by what form of the verb? To plus? To sing, to dance, to act. What's that? To jump, to talk, to sleep. What? Base form, correct? To is followed by base form. So getting, what's the base form of getting? To get to know each other better, okay? Both realized they had similar interests. Similar, how to spell similar? Let's go. This one is an easy one. Spelling correction, we are now in number 49, ladies and gentlemen. Type it in. See, yeah, we're starting easy. I'm going to move on to a PSLE paper in the next paper. Similar, very good. Good job. Okay. As a result, they choose to remain friends. Till today, their friendship remains strong. Is it they choose to remain friends? What's the error here? Iguana went for past tense. Who else wants to try? Alan also went for past tense. June also, very good. It is indeed past tense. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. All right, thank you for the follow, Cindy. We have a new follower. Welcome to the world of Raj's work, where we learn English together. Okay, now I started easy with all of you. You all performed very well for this P5 under your paper. I'm gonna go with a PSLE paper now. Let's go. and give yourself a bit more of a challenge, yeah? So, where is that PSLE paper? This one. Let's go. Peng was feeling excited. She had been looking forward to the reunite with her primary school classmates. What do you mean for the reunite? I need, okay, this one is obviously a grammatical error. Grammatical error and wrong word form. The word is correct, just the wrong form. Reuniting. I see. Anyone else wants to also give it a try? Thank you, Iguana. She's looking forward to the what? Okay, reuniting. I have reunion from Alan. 5 more seconds, people. Let's go. Hello to those of you who just joined. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, for this case, Iguana, we need the noun. Okay. So she was actually looking forward to the, for example, you're looking forward to the competition. You're looking forward to the party. You're looking forward to the performance. This case, we need a noun as well. So the noun of reunite is reunion. Good job. Okay. Now, reuniting. Now, I am looking forward to, if there's no the there, you can actually also say, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to doing this project with you. However, seeing and doing are also both gerund. These are verbs used as a noun. Okay, but the word the, okay, means to say that you need a noun there. Okay, so she had been looking forward to the reunion with her primary school classmates, most of whose she had not met for half a year. Most of whose. Now, we are referring to her classmates. Okay. So, what is the word? What is the word that we need here? Another thing is that this is an object pronoun. Can you give it a try, people? Okay, Iguana goes to those. Juntan also goes for those. I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds to give it a try, and let's discuss the answer. 1, let's go. Okay, now the answer for this question, ladies and gentlemen, you are correct, Alan, most of whom. For this case, number 1, because we are talking about the classmates, so we need an object pronoun that talks about people, okay? The next thing is, you also remember the usage of who versus whom, and normally if there's a preposition, then it's followed by whom, correct? For whom, with whom, to whom, of whom. Okay? Hello, Orkalai. How are you? It's been so long. It's been so long. Have you just gotten out of work? Now, arriving at the street, the street opposite her primary school, opposite, spell it properly for me, please. Opposite, so you all double the P, very good. Opposite. Opposite her primary school, she understood why her friends had choose to meet near their school. Now, look at your keyword here, had, okay? So remember, has, have, and had is followed by what form of the verb? I see. Followed by what form of the verb? Okay, Iguana and June has given the answer. Remember, Iguana ha. So many ha. Remember, has, have, and had is followed by past participle. You don't say have took, right? You say have taken. So, you don't say she has spoke. You say she has spoken. Or she had do. You say she had done. So the same thing for this. She understood why her friends had chosen. Okay, not chose. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? How's life? Happy to see you today. Ronnie says hi, Alyssa. Oh, we have another follow. Thank you, Hidayah0K. Is that how I pronounce it? Thank you for following us. Correct. So always be careful. Has, have, and had is followed by past participle. So later maybe we can practice past tense and past participle together again. Now, as she passed by the shops that she and her friends used to frequent after school, as she what? This one is easy. Be easier than usual. Okay. We are talking about, if you notice, right, what is the general tense of the passage? The general tense of the passage, look at this. She was, sorry, this is wrong. She was, had been looking forward, understood. So the general tense of the passage is past. So here they're also testing you if you know the tense to use, which is obviously correct past tense. So we add ed in the end. Okay. As she passed by the shops that she and her friends used to frequent after school, she was filled with a sense of nostalgia. Okay, how to spell nostalgia? What is nostalgia, everyone? Nostalgia is that combination of feeling of like happiness and sadness when you look back on something, on like a memory. Nostalgia. Now, please keep the word form of the wrongly spelt word. The wrongly spelt word is nostalgia. I need the noun. I don't need the adjective. Okay? Very good. I see that Iguana has given her answer. June and Alan. June and Alan, you both gave me the word nostalgic. Problem is, that is the adjective. I need a noun, okay? In the wrong spelling as well, if you notice, right? Nostalgia, the wrong spelling. It's also giving you the noun. Do not change the form of the wrongly spelled words. Stick to the noun, nostalgia, okay? Good job, Iguana. Now, there was a thrift shop that seemed more like a museum with antique-looking objects such as a record player. Museum. Okay, this one, you always go to museums, Must know how to spell this word. How to spell museum? M-U. Very good. Museum. Correct. Okay. Another of her favorite hangouts be the corner eatery. Another of her favorite hangouts be the corner eatery. Hello, Kai. 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 Wow, I'm trying to whistle. I cannot whistle. Hi, how are you? How's life? Did you enjoy your public holiday very recently? Now, Alan is going for is, Iguana is going for being. Kai, what is your answer here, Kai? Tell us. So, another of her favorite hangouts. Okay, be here is basically the to be verb, right? So you need a family. Hello, Puvin. Now, you're all getting, so you cannot say, for example, another of her favorite hangouts being the corner eatery, because that would make the sentence incomplete still. Okay, so now Alan and Puvin, you are very close, but not quite. There's just one aspect that you are not considering when you're giving me the answer. Very good. I need the past tense, okay? Another of her favorite hangouts was the eatery, corner eatery. The sights and smells there led her led her to reminisce about the good old times spent over tea and kaya toast. Reminisce. When you reminisce, you remember, you kind of like savor a memory in your head, you recall. How to spell reminisce? Let's see. This is kind of a challenging one, but try nonetheless, okay? Give it a try. A reminisce. Okay. No one else wants to try to spell reminisce aside from Alan? Sure. Yeah, Salamat Hari Raya Iguana. And to everyone else who also celebrates Hari Raya, Salamat Hari Raya to all of you. Reminisce, Juntan, thank you. Iguana, where's your spelling? Let's go. 5 seconds so we can discuss the correct answer. Okay. All of you missed one letter. I'll give you one more try. Let's do this one more time. There's just one more letter you need to add. That means the rest are correct. Okay? Iguana, June, and Alan, just give it one more try. Add one more letter. That's about it. There's just one missing letter there. I'll tell you what. Add it after the S. I need one more letter after the S. Reminisce. But there's one more letter after the letter S. What you think? I see. Thank you for trying, Iguana. Anyone else? Very good. Yes, correct. Yes, that's the correct one. Okay, so earlier you actually all got it, just missing the letter C. Okay, Reminis, and of course there's the letter C here before you add in the letter E. Okay, all right, good job. Now, okay, very good. All three of you got it. When waiting for half an hour, Peng called her friend Lydia to ask why none of them had turned up. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see the word while. All wrong. Okay? I need you to try one more time. Okay? Okay. She did the call. You see, there is a timing here given. Okay? So that means to say she did the call when she hit that half an hour wait. Very good. It's after. Very good. After waiting for half an hour, Peng called her friend Lydia to ask why none of them had turned up. So sad. To her embarrassment, okay, another commonly misspelled word. Okay, how to spell embarrassment? Also, give me the spelling of the noun as well. Don't change it to embarrassed. Don't change it to embarrass. Okay, embarrassment. I see. You all gave me a double R and a double S. Is it? You are all correct. Well done. So do keep in mind, those of you who feel like, sure, I always forget. Sometimes, even if you tell me now that embarrassment or embarrass is double R and double S, sometimes I just forget. So a good way to remember how to spell embarrass, and that it's double R and double S, is that when you look embarrassed, you turn red, right? And embarrassment, you're shy. So always remember red, shy. So RRSS. Remember that, and it should remind you, oh, red, shy, double R, double S. Okay? She realized that the gathering was actually on the 20th of June. Not 10th, okay? It's not like no one came. It's just that she came there at the wrong day, okay? 20th. How to spell 20th, ladies and gentlemen? Iguana has dropped her answer. Spelling, please. Sadly, Peng had to wait longer to see her friends. Yes, Iguana, I see it, I see it. Very good. I'm happy you know how to spell 20th. It's like this. 20th. Okay. There were some numbers that you struggled a little bit, but that's the whole point of doing this live session, to expose you to these kinds of questions so you learn from them. Because at least here, I don't fail you, okay? You can afford to commit mistakes in this live session. But what you want to happen is to make sure that you learn from your mistakes so you don't repeat them in school or during examination, okay? Hello, XNG! How was your public holiday? It was good. Stayed at home. Did some to-dos for myself. How was yours, by the way, everyone? How did you spend the public holiday or Hari Raya? Did you go out? Did you spend time with your family? Did you stay home? Did you revise? Share it in the chat. Now, I'm going to go for a P6 prelim paper. Let's just go to ACS. ACS. No. Actually, let me go to Nanhua. No, not Nanhua. Taonan. I went to my relatives' houses. It was so fun. Oh, that's nice. Nice to be surrounded by your relatives once in a while. Taonan. Where's Taonan? Okay, Taonan. Now, ready, everyone? Another paper. Sets number 3. I was lucky to get a copy of the latest Aka comic, or is it AKA comic? It should be Aka comic, right? Now, thank you for sharing the live. Okay, the author Hiroshi had received several prestigious awards for his excellent work. How to spell prestigious? Let's go. Give it a try. This is a spelling error. I'm going to change color now. Let's use green. The color of writer's work. Okay, iguana. No need to type it 1,000 times, huh? XNG has given the answer, iguana as well. Iguana, I wonder why your name is iguana. Is it because you like iguanas? Okay, while you are trying to entertain that question, your spelling is correct. Prestigious. Prestigious. I do. Oh, you love iguanas. What about iguanas that you love? What about them that you like so much? Now, the social media had also sing praises about him when the book was launched. Now, this is exactly what I told you earlier. Again, you have the word had. I'm not going to repeat this. We literally just had this type of question earlier. Had is followed by what form of the verb? Had also what? Give it a try, people. Let's go. Okay. Alan went for sung. Sung is what form, Alan? If you recall, has, have, and had is followed by past participle. Had taken, had spoken. Earlier, it was had chosen, correct? This time around, the past tense of sing is sang, but the past participle is sung, correct? So, Alan and X and G, I just saw your answer. You are correct. Sung. Praises about him when the book was launched. For this, I had decided to camp overnight at the Yada bookstore and waiting till 11 a.m. the next day. Now, you have to be careful with parallelism here. if you see, it said, I had decided to camp and what? And to what? To what and to what? Okay? Again, this question also appeared in the previous text that we did when I told you to is followed by what form of the verb, ladies and gentlemen? Followed by, can you type it in if you recall? Just me checking if you're listening. Followed by what? People. Thank you for liking the live, Alan. I see it. Followed by base. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm telling you. Sure, hug one capybara. Is it because I'm being so unfair that I always just hug a Ronnie? Okay, Ronnie, you have had your chance. Let's hug Matcha this time. Okay. While Mother gets the spotlight as well, because later Mother goes to say, why am I at the back when no one's in front? Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, let's hug Matcha. Okay. So, 2 is very good, XNG. Thank you. Followed by base form. So instead of waiting, we say wait. Okay. Now, though I was extremely exhausted, it was all worth it. Okay, exhausted, spell. Now, this one is easy. When you are very tired, instead of saying very tired, use the right vocab. You say, I'm exhausted. Like that. I'm telling you. Like that. Okay. Exhausted. Alan has typed in the answer. Anyone else? Come on. 5 seconds. This one is an easy one. Very good, Alan. That is how you spell exhausted. Okay. Expecting the queue to be long. I armed myself with some essential items. I armed myself with some essential items that will help me last the entire night. Essential. How to spell essential? Let's go. Essential. Where's iguana? Sorry. Alan, your answer is correct. Very good. That is indeed how you spell essential. Okay. Now, that it would help me last the entire night and headed to the bookstore with my friend. Which favorite author was also Hiroshi? Okay, you are talking about your friend. So you don't say which, you say what. Hi, Sure. Is it you, Sherlyn? Or are you a different Sher? What is this? I need an explanation.
I think it's her.
Is Sherlyn? Oh, yeah. That, you see, I see underscore Sherlyn338. Sherlyn, where have you been all my life? Alan goes for who's? Okay. Your friend, and we're also talking about kind of possession or ownership. So, if you want to talk about possession or ownership, the word is indeed whose. Okay. Now, looking at the snake. Sure, I'm crashing out because of math. Oh, because of math. Why? Why, Sherlyn? Looking at the snaking queue ahead, disappointment engulfed me. Commonly misspelled word. Type in the spelling of disappointment for me, please. Let's go quickly. Sherlyn, what happened? What happened with you and math? Give me a brief explanation, please. Disappointment. X and G has typed the answer, and Alan as well. Both of you have the same spelling. You are both correct. Very good. 1 S, remember, and then double your P. Good job. Oh, Charlotte, I was afraid you might do that. I wanted to mention it, but I told myself, no, I'm not gonna say it because she's gonna remember and she's gonna do it. But, oh my God, even then, you still considered it out of your own decision making. Please don't give up, Sherlyn. Sherlyn, I don't want you to give up. It's still the first quarter of the year. There's still so much you can do to improve in math. Do not hate it yet. It's much harder to deal with it when you hate it. Now, I cried as it would be heartbreak for me to miss such a rare opportunity, Go for number 46 first. What is the correct word form we're going here? Because of area of triangle. Cannot find the area of the triangle, is it? Sherlyn, then I need you to make very important steps on how to deal with this. Is there a classmate who's so good at it that you can reach out to and ask for help? Or can you set aside a time with your teacher to deal with the things that you haven't gotten correctly in a past paper or so? Or work on this with Clarissa, maybe help each other out. Yeah. Alan, I'm still at number 46. Where's our answer for number 46, Alan? Ladies and gentlemen, 46. Do you say it would be heartbreak? For me, it will be what? Roach lover 101. Roach. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna give 10 seconds. Drop it in, ladies and gentlemen, especially for heartbreak. Do you say heartbreak? It would be heartbreak. It would be what? I need a different word form here. A different word form. Let's go. Hello, Raisha, who just joined the live. Thank you so much. Everyone, none of you can give me the answer for number 46. This one is very easy. Number 46 is very easy. Can someone give me the answer, please? People, what are you? Macho is about to cry. Macho is like, why? Where are they? Iguana. The answer is ing, is it? Iguana. Earlier, you were giving me a spam of your answers. Now you can barely type in the complete word. What happened to us, Iguana? Sure, give us some time. Wow, sure. Okay, sure, we can give you some time, X and G. No worries. Sure, yes, Iguana. What is it? Can you type the complete sentence the complete word for me, please? We're all stuck in number 46, ladies and gentlemen. And I shall not move on until Matcha sees one of you give the correct answer. Oh, it filters. I see. Oh, I'm so sorry for putting it in all of you. I'm so sorry, everyone. I just don't see it. That's why you type ing. Mariah! Wow. My falsetto is getting better every time you come into the live. Okay, you're all correct. You have to have an ing here. I'm so sorry for judging all of you not typing the answer. You actually did. It's just filtered by TikTok. Mariah! Okay. Now, I cried as it would be heartbreaking for me to miss such a rare opportunity. Everyone type in the spelling of opportunity if you actually looked at the answers. Alan already provided the spelling of opportunity. Type it in 5 seconds, very quickly, people of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Don't tell me opportunity also filtered, huh? Oh, we have another follow. Wow, that's nice. Thank you for following Radisson Work. Welcome to our live community. Happy to see you here. Up aspects. Hello, aspects. Thank you. And X and G. That is indeed how we spell opportunity. Thank you. Now, my friend comforted me and promised to keep me company throughout the night. Wrong spelling, people. Wrong spelling. Spell throughout properly. Baba Black Sheep. Where are we singing Baba Black Sheep? Mariah. Baba. Throughout. So Alan, basically you added one letter, correct? And X and G as well, correct? And aspects, thank you. Throughout. Basically put together through and out. But nonetheless, the challenge is to spell through, which for some students is still wrongly spelt. Okay? As we were patiently We were waiting patiently. A man tried to elbow his way between my friend and myself. Between my friend and who? Pay attention whether you're a subject and an object, because that matters. Between my friend and dun, 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 dun. Aspect in iguana goes for me. X and G also goes for me. Is anyone not going for I? Between my friend and I? It should be me. Ladies and gentlemen. Huh? 5 seconds. Okay. Your answer to say me is correct. Well done. Between my friend and me, because you are not the subject of the sentence, you're an object. You're the receiver of the action. Okay? The subject. Okay? Now you're the object. Luckily, the alert security guard, sorry, I thought it was some highlighter. The alert security guard blew his whistle and insisted that he join the queue. Ashamed, the man darted to the end of the line. Do not allow this to happen, everyone. I don't like it when people cut the queue. Okay, blow the whistle, blow. You all went for the past tense. Blew, very good. B-L-E-W. Yeah, you're giving us a shock because I thought we are wrong. Just checking how convinced you are with your own correct answers. Huh? Sometimes you do that. Just so, you know. I want you to stand your ground, just checking how sure you are with your response. Good job! And with that, we're moving on to another paper. We've done how many rounds so far? We've done 3 already. Well done to you. And let's move on to this one. Okay. Now, dear Hector, I want to share an interesting discovery with you. I incidentally discovered an old mansion. Incidentally. How to spell that? Let's go, let's go. Aspect has already given an answer. Anyone else who wants to give it a try? Let's see if I can balance my chart here. Is it? It's not possible. I tried. Incidentally, thank you for sharing the live antidepressants. Yes, Alan, you basically changed the entire word. Please keep to the correct word, yeah? Which is incidentally. Now, sure, what does it mean incidentally? When something happens incidentally, that basically means it's an incidental manner, as a chance or occurrence, okay? It happens in an incidental manner. Like chance. My handwriting. Or occurrence. You all better be proud of yourself, huh? It takes a lot of effort to write neatly. But I'm doing it for all of you so you can read my handwriting. I know it's not even good enough, but it's already a lot of effort coming from me. Okay. Sure, I have not been here in 1,000. I know, right, Mariah? What happened? Sure, April Fools. April Fools, Mariah. Okay. So I incidentally discovered an old mansion near which I live, well hidden within a dense undergrowth. Near which I live? You are talking about a place. So if you're talking about a place, you say what? That was very quick of you, Aspect. Good job. You have to say near where I live. Okay? I only managed to check out the exterior of the mansion before the sun went down. Exterior. Sure, it's April. I'm scared. Mariah, I was just talking about this earlier. 1/4 of the year is gone. But instead of being scared, Mariah, I hope this only pushes you to continue making the most of your time to do your best for upcoming examinations, yeah? But I don't want you to live in that fear. Exterior, very good. Correct spelling, exterior. Now, from the looking of it, from the looking of it, wrong word form. Now when I'm gone, you wear blue. I'm wearing black actually, Mariah. Today I'm all black. Just my jacket that's blue. Oh wow, cheese blender, welcome back! Ladies and gentlemen, cheese blender. Okay, from the look of it, the mansion is definitely deserted. Deserted as in no one is there. Okay, empty of people. Type it in. Now, do we say from the looks of it or from the look of it? That one I will confirm with you. But for now, I'll accept either. I'll accept both. Okay? Deserted, no people. Be careful with the difference between desert and desert, huh? Be careful. Be careful. Okay, you're all going for one S, is it? How to know if it should be one S or double S? The double S is which one? Nonetheless, you are all strawberry ice cream dessert. A very nice way to remember it, Mariah. You're all correct. It's only one S here. Deserted, empty of people. Okay. The easy way to remember it is dessert, the one that's the sweet food, is double S. Because when you eat desserts, it takes away your stress. See? Desserts, spelled backwards, is stressed. Okay, now I walked around the mansion trying to peep into every of the windows. Trying to peep into what? Every of the windows? What? Now, aspects, you're close, but not really. Because if you want to say each, right? It should have been just window, no S. But in this case, hello, Clarissa! I'm also going to say it a lot because you're giving it in like all caps. So like, Clarissa! Like that. Yes, of course, Clarissa. Hi, moderator. What a polite young lady. Yes. Help, sure, please to help to zoom in little more. Okay, sorry. Let me zoom it in. Now, peep into... So I will not accept each. Each is obviously the wrong word there. I will also not accept, what was the other answer? Oh yeah, I will not accept each and every, because that would mean to say, if you say each of the, each, peep into each. Also, if you say each, right, it has to be peep into each window. Trying to peep into what? Some of the windows? See, you are very curious. And so the moment you thought that no one was there, you're going to try to peep into what? Into, very good. Cheese blender, very good. The chairs, it wasn't going to be easy. Did I say it was going to be easy, ladies and gentlemen? All of the windows, okay? But my attempts were futile. When you say futile, it's like pointless. Okay? It didn't yield you the results that you want. Futile. How to spell it? Spell futile, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cheese blender. Mariah, you're correct. Futile. I like this line. And I tell my students when they do their composition writing, right? My attempts were futile. I tried to comfort her, but it was futile. Like that. Wow, good word to use. Okay. This, however, hello, I'm late as always. Hello to you also. Better late than never. But my strict teacher would say, better never than late. And with that, no one ever came late into her class because she will never let you in. Okay, welcome to you, Ozil. Okay, however, only increase my curious. We need a noun here, and you all type curiosity. Good job. Curiosity, and I'm happy you spelled it correctly as well. Curiosity. Curiosity. R-I-O. Don't add the U after O anymore. Because if you notice in the change in the pronunciation, it's curious. So curious, R-I-O-U-S. But curiosity, R-I-O only. Okay? Now, so do you want to break into this mysterious mansion with me? Whoa. Mysterious, how to spell mysterious, people? Let's go. Spell mysterious for me. Ozil's mysterious mansion. Here we go again with I'm using everyone's names. Mysterious. I only need one word, Mariah. Okay, thank you. That is indeed how you spell it. Mysterious. I know that our parents would strong oppose the idea, but okay, would strong oppose. We are modifying a verb. If you are describing a verb, you need what form of the word? Okay. Alan goes for strongly. Strong in against stand to what? Strongly, very good. If I don't understand, I'm not gonna read. Well done. We need an adverb, okay? The one that ends with "ly." These are adverbs. Adverbs describe verbs. Our parents would strongly oppose the idea, but they would never find out. So long if we do not tell them. So long what? The whole phrase is actually so long what? It's like saying provided that. So long as, well done, smart people. I have attached in this email, wow, with attachments some more. What a very organized, naughty young man. I have attached in this email pictures of the mansion for your reference. Spelling of reference, please, people, let's go. Let me know if you're interested. Reply soon. Regards, James. Okay. Reference. Let's go. Reference. Alan and Ozil. 5 more seconds. Thank you. We all smarties. You are correct. Teacher 30. Thank you for giving me a reminder. Mariah, our timekeeper. Yes, reference, your spelling of reference is indeed correct. Now for this time, because we are doing editing, you've done a few sets for me. There is one part that I want to finish with all of you, which is this one. Since we are practicing making sure you know your past participles, let's test it out here, okay? You have to provide me both the past tense and the past participle of bring. What is the past tense? So you have to type 2 words. Type the past tense first, simple past tense, and then type the past participle. Now, let's go. What do you mean brang, Mariah? Type properly. This is very important, right? It's because you notice in 2 or 3 of the sets that we did, there's has, have, and had, and a lot of students still miss out writing a past participle. Brought, very good. The past tense and the past participle are the same for bring. How about catch? Let's go. Catch. Past tense and past participle quickly. Are they also the same? Caught. Very good, cheese blender. Mariah, now you make fun of your answers. Later it becomes very autopilot for you to write these words. You end up using them in your own examination. Make. Let's go. This one is an easy set. Let's go quickly. Well done. Moving on. Lose. Lose. Lost, lost, still the same, is it? You are correct. Mean. Alan, it's still lost for the past participle. So you say, I had lost my wallet when I left the house. Okay, so lost, lost, still the same. Okay, mean. Past and past participle. X and G is not repeated all the time. It's not all the time that the past tense and the past participle are the same. That is why I'm practicing this with you. You're just lucky that so far the past tense, the verbs I'm giving you have the same past tense and past participle. Okay? Sure, I'm actually crashing on. I need math tuition. Is that possible? Sherlyn, have you spoken about that with your parents? Anyone is typing the past tense and past participle of mean? Ladies and gentlemen, is if you really need that kind of help, Sherlyn, have that discussion with your parents and see what they have to say about it. My father don't allow. Then if your father do not allow, have you tried other methods of fixing the problem, Sherlyn? You know, peer discussion. Is there someone very good in your class who can actually teach you? Sometimes, you know, all you have to do is really just ask. You know, ask your teacher, ask a classmate. These are some very good starting point. Yeah. Now, mean. I can't type yan pao, but you just typed. Is it being filtered by TikTok as again? Okay, just gonna type it in. Meant. Oh, it's filtered. I see. Understand.
So weird.
Are you so strict? Meat. Oh, you are all given. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Meat. Let's go. Yeah. Yan pao. That may be the possible. Like I know there. I'm not sure why this word is being censored, but yeah. Met. Very good. I had met her. How about put? Crashing out, sure. Charlene, do not. Don't drown, please. Yeah, I don't want you to drown. Get the help of your teacher as well, Charlene. Put, very good. Put is one of those words that never changes in past tense or even in past participle. It's the same for cost. You don't say costed. It's cost. It's the same for spread. You don't say spreaded. Spread. Also same for cut. Same for read, but read changes in pronunciation. Read, read. Okay. Now, rise. How about rice? Cheese blender. Rose, risen. So you see, right? Not all of them really have the same past tense and past participle. Case in point, this one. They rose, but the sun has risen, right? So has, haven't, had. You don't say has rose or had rose. You say it has risen. Rice, sure, I'm hungry. Me too. Same. We all better. How about go? How about go, people? Went and gone. Very good. Had gone. I had gone to the market. They had run the marathon. It's went for past tense and gone for past participle. Very good. How about fly? flew, flown. So you say had flown or has flown, is it? You're correct. The birds flew, that's simple past. But when you use has, have, and had, you say had flown. Well done. Read, which I actually mentioned earlier. Read, what about read? What about fled? They had fled, because fled is not a past tense. Fled is a different verb on its own, right? Hold on. Actually, let me check it for you. Oh, fled is a past tense of flee. Flee ha. Good question, Mian Pao. So, flee is when you run away, correct? Okay, let's add it in here, huh? Flee, past tense is fled, and past participle is also fled. Okay? Fled, fled. We clear? Read, read, read. Very good. It's the same spelling but different pronunciation. Okay. Mariah. So what if I go overtime, Mariah? What are you gonna do? Are you going to scold me? Okay. Say, let's go. I have a few more. I need you to finish this. Say. I know, Mariah. I know, I have that time here also. Said, had said. Very good. Sink. Sink. Let's go. Sink, sank, sunk. So the same, exactly the same as sing, sang, sung. Drink, drank, drunk. Swim, swam, swum. Same thing for here. Now, tear. This one, not the tears, huh? This is a verb. So I meant the one where you rip something off. Rip off. Tear. Sunken is an adjective. Yeah, the sunken ship. Cheese blender. I need you to reconsider the past participle. You don't say had tore or has tore. You say has. I have what? The paper. Torn. Very good. So it's tore, but you have torn the paper. Good job. And the last one. Win! Let's all win and end strong. Let's go. Win what? Wind? I win the game. Okay, one. Very good. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You have done a couple of editing sets with me. My next live session will not be editing drills. If you recall, we did synthesis and transformation drills. Then we did editing drills. Next one would be comprehension close drills. Just close, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I'm going to go back to my announcements. It's already April, and I'm going to announce our June holiday programs is because the whole month of April is our early bird promo time. So if you sign up to one of our 7 programs, which is, by the way, 7 programs here, we have oral lessons across all levels, primary 1 all the way to primary 6. And then we have English paper 2 per oral, and our very new product, June PSLE Composition Writing Crash Course. A very intensive one. Join them. If you sign up within the month of April, you will get our early bird gifts, which includes a Writers at Work model composition, over 65 model compos from primary to secondary. We also give a $50 voucher for new regular programs, and exclusively for our June Compo Writing Crash Course students, you will get a PSLE Masterclass ebook entitled Get a Grip. So I am sharing this with you very early on, so you get to enjoy these gifts. if you sign up within the month of April. So yes, people, join us for June holiday. Tomorrow I shall explain to you what are the details of the June composition writing crash course, because it's a very interesting product that you may really want to take if you want to properly revise for the composition writing section of your English paper. And that's it. Thank you so much, everyone. Please visit our website if you want to see the details of this programs. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Mariah, so